If you love discovering your favorite stars before they were superstars, hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, because today we're rewinding the tape on the biggest names in music. They dazzled us on stadium stages and topped the charts with platinum hits. But before the lights and the frenzy, they were just kids with a dream and a guitar, a keyboard, or a bedroom mic. How did Lady Gaga go from karaoke nights to monster anthems? What did The Weeknd's voice sound like before bedtime beats became chart dominators? How did Ed Sheeran's early folk tunes compare to his sold-out arena spectacles? In this episode, we're diving deep into the rare home video footage, early bar gigs, and scrappy YouTube uploads that show these artists when they were just starting out.
Under the upper hand, goes mad for a couple grams. All that money, the money. 'Cause there's this demon.
I know we weren't perfect, but
We'll compare their voices, their style, their confidence then and now, and uncover the spark that set their journey ablaze. Let's hit play on the pre-fame saga of 12 of today's biggest names. 1. Lady Gaga. Before the blonde wigs and avant-garde costumes, Stefani Germanotta was a piano-playing teenager carving out her voice in New York's Lower East Side. At just 17, she was a fixture at tiny venues like the Bitter End and Joe's Pub, slipping on stage between poetry slams and folk acts. In grainy footage from those dive bars, you catch her perched on a high stool, jeans rolled up at the ankles, and a faded tank top clinging to her frame. There's a vulnerability in the way she hesitates before a high phrase, a flicker of nerves in her eyes, and then a sudden breathtaking surge of confidence that leaves the silent room electric. Fast forward to the poker face era, and you encounter a transformed artist who has harnessed that raw talent into a laser-focused instrument. On the recorded track, her voice sits tight against the beat, each syllable meticulously articulated, no note too small, no inflection wasted.
can't read my, no, we can't read my poker face.
Her phrasing has taken on the precision of a Broadway belter, yet she never loses the grit and soul from her barroom days. Visually, she exploded onto the scene as a runway spectacle. Towering platforms, architectural silhouettes, and shock value ensembles that became headlines in their own right. The now famous meat dress wasn't just a stunt, it was a statement born from her theater kid flair for drama. LED-embedded frocks lit up like futuristic armor, and bubblegum pink wigs signaled her fearless embrace of pop's candy-coated side. Musically, those early jazzy chords and confessional lyrics matured into multi-layered dance pop epics. Pulsating synths, strobing drops, and vocal harmonies stacked so thick you could float on them. Yet beneath all the production gloss, you can still sense the same young woman at the piano, hungry to connect and willing to reveal her truth. Only now she's doing it on a scale that radiates across continents. 2. The Weeknd. In 2010, Abel Tesfaye uploaded What You Need to YouTube under the moniker The Weeknd. The video is an image of a lady's leg, his voice echoing over lo-fi R&B beats made on a laptop. This video was far from the high-production music videos that would come later. By the Starboy era, The Weeknd's voice had sharpened into a velvet falsetto, floating over sleek synths and arena-sized choruses. His image morphed into red suits and vampire iconography, while those early confessional lyrics about love and nightlife became cinematic narratives scored by Daft Punk and Max Martin. 3. Ed Sheeran. Long before Divide and gym-filled tours, Ed was busking on London streets and playing open mic nights in small pubs. Grainy footage shows a fresh-faced teenager with a guitar, looping chords with homemade pedals, and singing heartfelt originals, simple melodies, honest lyrics about love and longing.
Under the upper hand, goes mad for a couple grams. She don't wanna go outside.
Today, Ed's guitar is upgraded to a custom Martin signature model, his loop stations refined, and his songwriting co-written with pop's top hitmakers. Vocally, he's added grit and dynamic range. Visually, he's gone from hoodie and jeans busker to tailored suits and sold-out Wembley stadiums. His early bedroom recordings had intimacy in every strum. His current shows magnify that intimacy to 60,000 screaming fans.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling
4. Katy Perry. Before the candy-coated pop princess, she recorded a Christian gospel album as Katie Hudson at age 16. Rare clips show her in church pew-style recording booths, belting spiritual songs with a clear, youthful tone and minimal production. Her look was natural: long brown hair, no heavy makeup, a shy smile. By the time I Kissed a Girl dropped in 2008, Katie's voice had gained sultry swagger. Her hair had gone platinum blonde, and her wardrobe exploded with candy-colored corsets and towering heels.
I kissed a girl, I liked it, the taste of her.
The production shifted from acoustic piano to electro-pop beats, transforming her from a church singer to a pop provocateur.
California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes.
5. Billie Eilish. In 2015, 13-year-old Billie and her brother Phineas made a music video in their childhood home for Ocean Eyes. It's shot in soft pastel lighting, with Billie's voice delicate and breathy, floating over sparse piano chords. No elaborate set design, just her bedroom walls and childhood posters.
You really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes.
Now Billie's vocals delve into a wider dynamic range, throaty lows and piercing highs, over dark cinematic production by Phineas in a professional studio. Her image transformed from pastel pajamas to avant-garde couture, and her videos evolved into visually arresting short films directed by top creatives.
So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy, just can't get enough guy, just
6. Justin Bieber. In 2007, 12-year-old Justin posted covers of Neo and Usher from his bedroom. The camera shakily pans his face. His voice is youthful and innocent, hitting melodies with surprising accuracy, but lacking the growl he'd develop later. He wore simple tees and sat in front of a shelf of DVDs. Nothing like the high-gloss videos he'd become known for.
And I'm so sick of love songs. So done with wishing.
By 2010's Baby, Justin's voice had matured into a teen pop tenor, backed by slick choreographed dance routines and high-budget cinematography.
When I was like, baby, 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 oh, like baby.
His style upgraded to designer streetwear, and his public persona shifted from shy YouTube kid to global heartthrob. Subsequent years would add rasp, depth, and emotional weight to his vocals as he navigated adult themes. 7. Britney Spears. Before Baby One More Time, 11-year-old Britney appeared on the Mickey Mouse Club alongside future stars like Justin Timberlake. In archival footage, she's perky in pastel outfits, singing Disney jingle medleys and performing basic dance routines. Her voice pure and girlish, and her moves wide-eyed and earnest. Come 1998, Britney shed her child star image with schoolgirl chokers and pigtails, her voice tightening into a confident pop delivery over Max Martin's polished production. The choreography became sharper and more sensual, her persona evolving from sweet girl next door to daring pop provocateur. 8. Sabrina Carpenter. As a preteen, Sabrina starred on Disney Channel's Girl Meets World. Clips from early music covers show her with minimal makeup, singing acoustic versions of pop hits at home. Her voice is bright and playful, her style youthful, denim jackets, sneakers, and a childlike grin.
Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby?
Today, Sabrina's sound leans into indie pop sophistication with darker lyrical themes about self-discovery. Her vocals have grown richer and more nuanced, and her fashion shifted to edgy cohorts and sleek silhouettes. Music videos evolved from bedroom sets to cinematic narratives with high fashion styling.
Gotta get on myself when you get close to me. Baby, my tongue goes numb.
9. Olivia Rodrigo. Before Sour, Olivia's voice reached homes through Disney Plus shows. In behind-the-scenes clips, she performs acoustic takes of show tunes and covers in quaint recording booths, her vocals clear with the occasional youthful quaver. No dramatic vocal runs, just honest teenage emotion.
Hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times.
With Driver's License, she unveiled a voice capable of soul-shaking crescendos and intimate whispers.
I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way.
Her songwriting shifted from scripted TV themes to brutally frank diary entries, set to minimalist pop rock arrangements. Visually, she moved from pastel stage dresses to moody cinematic music video aesthetics. 10. Doja Cat. In 2010, Amala Dlamini posted So High to SoundCloud, an ethereal track with auto-tune and fuzzy visuals of her singing into a webcam. Her style then was casual hoodies and braided hair, and her flow leaned into experimental R&B. By Say So, Doja Cat's voice had sharpened into a confident rap-sung hybrid, and her visuals leaned into disco pop glamour with stylized sets and choreography. Her fashion became boundary-pushing, from metallic bodysuits to surreal drag looks. Meanwhile, her musical palette expanded to include rap-centric tracks and genre benders that defy classification. Beyond the pop sheen, Doja Cat has continued to reinvent herself at breakneck speed. After the smash success of Planet Her in 2021, anchored by Kiss Me More and Woman, she leaned into her playful persona, dropping viral TikTok freestyles one week.
Hey, the TikTok was too short, so I gotta bring it back. I wanna thank Greens. I wanna thank the way they feel. My tummy's so good.
And surprise experimental EP is the next. Her 2023 hit Paint the Town Red showcased a grit and swagger that pushed her firmly into rap territory.
She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel, she beautiful.
While her collabs with artists like SZA and The Weeknd prove she thrives crossing genres. Offstage, she's embraced acting, landing roles in major films, and she's become a sought-after fashion muse for designers like Mugler and Versace, often turning heads with bold red carpet moments. Whether she's headlining Coachella in custom couture or teasing Easter eggs on social media, Doja Cat remains a shapeshifter, always evolving, always pushing boundaries, and never letting us forget how far she's come from that fuzzy webcam demo. 11. Chappell Roan. Before her breakthrough, Chappell posted stripped-back covers and original songs on TikTok. Just a mic and her voice, her look minimal, tees and jeans, no frills. Her vocals were wide-eyed and theatrical, hinting at the glam pop performer she'd become.
Wanna die young, wanna die young. You say wanna die young, wanna die young.
On stage today, Chappell wields her voice with precision over synth-pop anthems, backed by dramatic lighting and choreographed dancers. Her style has transitioned into high-gloss glamour, sequins, capes, and bold silhouettes, while her songwriting evolved from earnest diary entries to tongue-in-cheek pop commentary. She didn't stay a bedroom star for long. After one of her early TikTok originals, Good Luck Babe, blew up with millions of views, Chappell Roan was snapped up by Island Records and suddenly found herself recording in high-end studios rather than her childhood bedroom. Those intimate covers gave way to layered vocal productions, and the earnest vulnerability of her diary page lyrics expanded into sharp satirical storytelling about fame and desire. When she hit her first major tour, fans discovered she wasn't just singing. She was performing a full-blown theater piece, complete with shifting set pieces, eruptive pyrotechnics, and couture costumes that pay homage to both 70s glam and futuristic sci-fi. Today, whether she's crooning an emotional ballad under a single spotlight or unleashing a synth-fueled climax with backup dancers in synchronized capes, Chappell Roan proves that her journey from tees and jeans TikToker to bona fide glam pop auteur is as dramatic and unforgettable as her music itself. 12. Bastille. Dan Smith recorded early demos in his bedroom, layering haunting falsetto over sparse piano chords. Low-quality footage shows a shy vocalist alone in front of a MacBook, singing raw, introspective lyrics about youth and yearning. With Pompeii, Bastille's sound exploded into anthemic choruses and driving percussion, paired with dramatic video backdrops. Live shows now feature a full band, elaborate lighting rigs, and synchronized visuals. Dan's voice evolved from tentative falsetto to commanding presence, filling arenas with communal sing-alongs.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like...
13. Michael Jackson. In 1969, 9-year-old Michael performed I Want You Back with the Jackson 5 on The Ed Sullivan Show. The clip shows a diminutive boy in matching sequin suits, dancing with impeccable timing and hitting notes beyond his ears, his voice bright with youthful exuberance.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
By the time Off the Wall arrived in 1979, Michael had shed the cherubic innocence of that 9-year-old prodigy and stepped into a grown-up sound crafted with Quincy Jones's sophisticated touch. His voice, once bright and unblemished, now wove between silky tenor runs and piercing falsettos, with the ease of a Broadway star, while songs like Rock With You and Don't Stop Till You Get Enough pulsed with disco-era groove. When Thriller exploded 2 years later, Michael redefined what a pop star could be. His choreography introduced moves like the moonwalk in Billie Jean, forever altering dance floors worldwide. And the Thriller video itself became a 14-minute horror musical short film that blended cutting-edge special effects with cinematic storytelling. Draped in that red leather jacket and backed by high-concept visuals, Michael Jackson didn't just perform. He built a mystique so magnetic that every subsequent artist would measure themselves against the King of Pop's revolutionary blueprint. From modest bedrooms and Disney studios to sold-out arenas and streaming mega-hits, these artists have traversed extraordinary paths. Their early recordings remind us that every icon starts small, just a voice, a chord, and a dream. Which pre-fame moment surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and tell us whose origin story you want to explore next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a backstage pass into the lives of music's biggest stars. See you in the next deep dive.